Salute to the gang. Battle rap is life. Battle rap is life. My battle Factz. Oh my goodness. Okay. Where do I start, y'all? To my knowledge, the last time we spoke about my battle Factz, my conclusion was it looked like some mouse activity going on with him. But since his codees came out and talked about he got him on that platform and he broke it down in a certain type of way, like pretty much, I could be mistaken, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, pretty much that they coerced this whole thing, or it made it look like they coerced it, right? I forgot the statement that he kept saying. I actually went back to look for the statement, and it seemed like some of the like, when I mean statement, I mean like the videos that to refresh my memory. It looked like I couldn't find the videos. I don't know where Depth's channel went. I don't know where the videos that he debunked this before, I can't find them. So if y'all know where he debunked this topic already, please point it to me. So I see Ned's battle rap. First I get a text earlier. It was like it sent me Byron Blake's video, right? Then I saw Ned's battle rap talking about my battle Factz. I said, okay. And then he referenced to the same video I was sent. So I checked out Byron Blake's video. Alright? Salute to him. This is what he do. You know what I'm saying? He's been locked up. He break down paperwork. I'm not gonna say that he's 100% accurate all the time, but he do his due diligence, and that's all I need. I need somebody to do their due diligence for me, and then I make my assumptions or my conclusions from the actual paperwork, what the court said, because I can read and comprehend for myself. You know, I don't live under a rock, and I'm always telling y'all that civilians is not, even though street dudes try to play civilians like they wouldn't understand certain things, it's just, it baffles me. I'm a dude that's from the streets, got records and all of that. You know, I'm a Christian now, but I done did that, done that. I would never undermine. Now, some things civilians probably wouldn't know, or a certain type of civilian, but like a civilian that watched movies, enjoyed the hood entertainment, maybe lived in the hood or something like that, been around the streets, these civilians know what's going on. Like, y'all gotta stop saying civilians don't know what's going on. All right, so again, certain things civilians probably don't know. But I forgot, I don't even know why I said that. But I just had to throw that out there. So I'm watching Byron Blake's video, right? First I searched and see if I could find anything. If I could find anything to refresh my memory of what's actually going on. You know? I couldn't find it. It's not like I looked for an hour and then I looked for about 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I'm like, where the videos at? Because I kind of remember Battle Factz saying something like, yeah, I took the stand. All right? He said something like, I took the stand. But I took the stand saying that they didn't do it. I was trying to find that clip, but I kind of think that's what he was saying, right? I'm watching Byron Blake's video, and this man got a written statement from my battle Factz, allegedly. Gotta put allegedly in there because I'm not 100% sure. Because he, like, last time Adept said battle Factz name was this, it turned out not to be his name. But, you know, the dude Byron, he definitely, y'all gotta watch this video. The way he shows the name is definitely, it looks super real, right? the way he's breaking it down. And he might have some disdain for my battle facts. I'm not sure what their disdain for each other is. But this is not the first time I heard him talk about my battle facts, right? So I'm watching the video. I'm watching it. See the statement. I'm like, in my mind, like, this statement, because he broke down to the police. See, my mind already was like, okay, his co-defendants came out. They might have coerced this. You know what I'm saying? Like, something to say, like, they knew he was going to take it to trial and all of that other stuff. You know? So they was okay with everything that was going on. So that's why I backed up. Because that's what it made it seem like, that his co-defendants was okay with everything, right? Because they was pretty much caught red-handed. But then the statement is initially after they get caught. So when did they have time to kind of like come up with this plan? You know? Like, how did they admit it already? You know, they wouldn't have enough time to admit it by the time this handwritten statement allegedly came out. Early in the game, you waive your rights, your Miranda rights, you waive your rights to have a lawyer and all of that, and you start talking to them, and you start breaking down the story, putting hammers, saying names, putting hammers like weapons in people's hands. I'm in my brain like, how do you get around this one? Right? So then when I'm watching it and I'm just so confused, like, is that a country? Like, what? I'm just confused. Like, okay, this is new paperwork. This is new paperwork because I don't remember this. I don't remember him trying to debunk this piece of his handwritten statement. He always debunked or talked about him taking the stand part, right? So I'm dying to hear what he's gonna, like, I'm curious to hear what he's gonna say about you saying names and telling the boys exactly what's going on, like in your first initial statement, right? So I'm like, I gotta hear him. So I go to actual, first I see Chris Unbiased. Like, I'm going in my timeline, I see Chris Unbiased got it. Now I know they got a back and forth, but he did the same thing as Nez Battle Rap. They just telling us that they hearing it from Blake too, right? Paperwork, the same paperwork that I'm seeing, like the handwritten statement. So y'all let me know in the comments, what's that all about? Like, how do you get around literally writing or telling the police everything that happened with names and weapons? Like, how do you get around that one? Then I saw that Battle Factz was actually live. So I went in there, you know, every now and then I go to Battle Factz. He be acting brand new. So I'm very, very a few words. It seemed like one time I went in his chat and he looked like he got a problem with me or something like that, right? And mind you, I was trying to tell him that I was going to back off of thinking that he's a rat or even talking about him being a rat anyway. Because some people that's on my side on the rankings still think the nigga's a rat. Like, nah, it is what it is. He took the stand, and that's understandable. But my thing is, if the co-defendants knew he was going to do that and they was okay with that, who am I? Who am I to say anything about it? So that was my stance. But now seeing this new paperwork, I'm like, they didn't know you was going to do that. So you jammed them out the gate. Out the rip, you jammed them. They had witnesses. See, my understanding, I'm thinking is a B&E. It's a whole robbery. This ain't no B&E. The paperwork that Byron Blake happened, I'm like, so I wasn't invested in it as I thought I was. Or ADEP just didn't have this paperwork that Byron got, which is possible. Because Byron's a little bit more strategic in his blogs than ADEP. ADEP is more like conspiracy theories, mixed with a little bit of like paperwork and stuff. And Byron Blake is strictly paperwork. That's usually what he do. He's just going by the words. Yes, he's using his knowledge to break it down, but he's explaining how he feel about what he's seeing on the paperwork. So it's like, again, y'all let me know in the comments. Don't try to tell me in the comments, oh, this is old news, Rankins. He already debunked this. No, I was there. I see everything. He didn't debunk this part. So fast forward again. I'll go in Battle Factz chat because he was live today. I'm like, yo, you see the blogs? People saying they calling you a rat again. Like, what's up? He gonna have a little smart attitude with me again. Like, I'm just asking a question. I'm informing you because I don't know how long you've been on this live, but he like to be on live for a long time. So I didn't know how long he was on the live, and the blogs I just seen just had dropped less than 30 minutes ago. So I don't know if he's seen them or not. He like, oh, that just let me know that you still, you watch the Scrapist channel talking about Chris Bias. No, I don't watch his channel. But like, I'm not a fan of his until he's found not guilty. Period. To his all the way proving that he's all the way out that situation. And it's not like I'm gonna go back to be a fan of him because I still feel a type of way no matter what the laws say about that dude. But when it comes to just like DNA Tooth to me, like, or Piper Boy, they're not 100% credible, but I'll listen to some things they have to say, especially if they talking about a subject that is hot. Yeah, I see what they have to say. So he already deflected right then instead of answer the question. So I didn't figure out on that live. I was there for about another 15 minutes or so, and he didn't really talk about it. It's like he wanna talk about it tomorrow. Maybe I misunderstood that. Maybe it sounded like he wanted to talk about it tomorrow, I guess. He said he was very busy. He very busy. He was kind of in a rush to get off the live. So, I mean, we got tomorrow. And on that live, he's saying that he do see that people's talking about that, you know. I mean, I gathered that much, that he sees that people's talking about that again. And he's about to leave Battle Rap, or pivot, so he called it. But it's not for the reason that they try to drag his name in the mud again, right? So I don't know if he's gonna, him saying that made me kind of skeptical. Is he even gonna really debunk it again, debunk this part? I'm guessing yes, but it's just a little I'm a little skeptical. But I'm thinking he is gonna debunk it, you know. He talk about everything else, like he literally in everybody else's business. He act like he know everything, so he knows what it's gonna take. You got to talk about it. You have to debunk it. Tell us what's up. Is that your handwriting? That's the main thing. Is that you? Did you write that statement? Is that you? Because one time, like I said before, A-Dep said it's him, and he said it's not him. But this one's a little bit different. You already talked about this case that Byron pulled up different paperwork of this same case that you already admitted. So it's looking like that is your handwriting. So how do you explain that? Let me take one guess, y'all. Maybe his codees told him to say that, to incriminate them and get himself out of it, even though he's the oldest one of the bunch. Maybe. But I don't want to throw too much stuff out there. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Battle Rappers Life, we see everything. They got Battle Factz on the chopping block again, y'all. And it's early. It's early. So best believe, and I think I seen one from Fly too. So the big bloggers is about to push this narrative again and put the pressure on my Battle Factz. He have to talk about it, bro. He got to talk about it. And let me just, a disclaimer. I don't care if you're a rat or not. You're not my homeboy. It's not like I'm going to do business with you or not. I already see how you act. I don't like the way you carry it. You know what I'm saying? You seem super biased, and we just got different standards of morals. So it's not like I went to work with him or something. I don't got no horse in the race. I don't care if he's a snitch or not. Like, care too much, you know? other than I don't care too much other than just wanting to know the truth. That's how much I care about stuff. Just would love to know the truth. Why not? Since I'm invested, I watch everything. All right, what's the truth? What's the truth? So if it turns out that he's a rat, of course you disassociate yourself with sneaky people like that. And to further notice, when I say further notice, like I see good fruit, like godly fruit coming from this guy. Then as a Christian, then I gotta, I gotta have open arms and open doors for guys like that. If he's trying to change his life, you know what I'm saying? But to further notice, you know how the community get down though. Y'all gotta keep that same energy. You gotta keep the same energy, and that's what I'm doing. Like I never be like, oh, just straight blame somebody. I give my opinion about it. I always act like I don't know about certain things. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. So again, battle rap is like y'all. I see everything. Y'all still in your A game, man. Holla at me.